So as you know, you've come here today, so I could explain to you a little bit about Poppy's assessment that we've recently done. As you know, I'm Poppy's primary care educator, and she's been with us here at Oak for almost 7 months.
Yep.
Poppy's a very outgoing and exciting person to be around. She has lots of ambition. She's very ambitious. She's very independent and has many self-help skills.
Yep.
I have quite a strong bond with Poppy, being her primary care educator, which is why I believe that it would be appropriate for myself to undertake this assessment that you agreed with on her language. So as you know, Poppy has incredible language skills, especially for someone of her age.
Yes.
And she is now able, when I'm recognizing, is able to put 2 and 3 and 4 word sentences together.
Yep.
And follow 2 and 3 step instructions. So I just wanted to assess this earlier to see what sort of level she's really at. So do you know much about perspectives and theories?
A little bit.
Okay, well, I'd like to share with you a little bit more. In early childhood education, we are supported by a range of different theories. These theories provide us with sort of ways of knowing. So by taking a socio-cultural approach when assessing Poppy, I didn't take her out of her environment. I didn't move her away from people. I simply just approached her and sat down with her to read a story, something that's natural to her, something that isn't going to influence the assessment through sort of outside. So I met with a speech pathologist prior to the assessment to gain some knowledge surrounding different ways that I can assess Poppy. And one of those ways was just a simple speech screening test. Doing certain things like when we were reading the book, asking Isla if she's able to identify a range of colours, seeing if she has the ability to follow 2-step instructions. For example, could you turn the page and then, pick up this pencil, which Isla was able to really confidently do throughout the whole process. When asking Isla questions such as, where is the dog? She was responding in almost full sentence answers such as, the dog is here, rather than, shorter sort of sentences or even 2-word responses, dog here, or even just here, which was really incredible to see. I don't know if you know much about the early years learning framework.
A little bit, yeah.
So as educators, we are supported by the early years learning framework, or the EYLF. And after assessing Poppy, I was able to see how the screening sort of met the 5 outcomes that the EYLF is based on. So outcome 1 being children have a strong sense of identity. So seeing how Poppy's assessment sort of fits in with there, which I don't know, could you think of any ways that Poppy's identity could fit in with a speech assessment?
Not that jumps out, no.
No, so I think the one that really did jump out for me was learning outcome 5 as children are effective communicators, because that really stood out that Poppy is really meeting that outcome and saying that she is an effective communicator, both verbally and non-verbally, using body language and things like that. I'm going to extend on Poppy's language development by creating intentional teaching experiences that's going to promote text or promote, further language skills. Doing simple things such as incorporating a wide range of books in where Isla can be sitting and expanding her vocabulary, not just to animals and colours, but to certain objects such as, wheelbarrows or tire swings, things that she's not seeing in her everyday life. Dolphins that she may like to incorporate into that. We could definitely start looking at phonetics. A is for at, B is for but, things like that is for cat, things like that. That's really going to continue to develop Poppy's love for language, and even incorporating, a second language into within the program is something that I definitely could look at. Maybe say, bringing in some Italian or some French, just with simple words, hello, goodbye, which I feel is something that she would really benefit from. anything that I've sort of shared with you today, you know, surrounded by the EYLF or to do with theories or perspectives, I have loads of information. There's loads of websites that I can share with you if you'd like to know a little bit more. But do you feel that you're sort of understanding Poppy's assessment and what's going on?
Definitely, yeah. Yep.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank